Superman does so many silly things to himself, but the thing is that the current day comics don't capture that goofy stuff. They need to be practical and logical and treat Superman like he's Jesus. But in the old comics, Superman is built differently and contains one of my favorite comic panels of all time in the Superman comic series. So this story starts with Clark and Lois heading off to a carnival with gay crowds, and Clark wanted to give Lois a good time, and clearly they were having a blast. But eventually, some slimy weirdos saw the couple and asked them if they wanted to take a jab at their carnival game, which was just a simple toss of a ball into a hole, which seemed fairly fair and easy. Even a T-Rex can do it. But here's the thing, these guys kept forcing Clark to play, and eventually he got fed up and just asked how much he needed to pay. And for a few minutes of playtime where they threw some baseballs across the ground, they were forced to pay 20 fat Looney Toonies over to these guys, which was ridiculous, and Lois wanted Clark to stand up for himself and show these guys who the true top G is in this town. By the way, during this time, Lois Lane didn't know Clark was Superman because, you know, glasses, but anyways, Clark could not stand up for himself and instead got gobsmacked, and Lois was royally ashamed that she's even associated with this wax figure. But moments later, Lois had an idea to write about what just happened today for the Daily Planet, but it was on the condition that she could get some concrete evidence. But this wet wipe Clark Kent did not like the idea of Lois doing this herself, because they aren't positive that those guys were cheating. But whatever, Lois is an independent woman and she'll get the work done herself. And Clark didn't like this, so he decided to suit up and follow her. So after this popsicle did some sneaky Spider-Man swings, Lois grabbed her camera and took pictures of the crook, and she jerked herself off at how awesome these pictures were, but it looked like Lois was going to get zoinked because she walked past those guys and got tripped, and then her camera proceeded to get crushed like a toy. So Lois decided to put on her Karen wig and said that she's gonna go to the Pokemon Master who runs this carnival and get you guys fired. And she proceeded to do just that, followed by the Grandmaster calling up those guys, yelling at them, and then firing them. But little did Lois know, this Grandmaster was just an actor, and Superman, for whatever reason, now believed that it was time to make his move, because these guys were back at the carnival stand, and now they've reached a point where they have to Super Smash Brothers everyone for money. But Superman, this Goliath, just ripped these guys through a wall and was about to get stabbed with a pocket knife, but instead, this Giga Chad, that is Superman, just swallows the knife like it's a pill, then he grabs onto these Dream fans and punctured them through their own game. Following this, he invited everyone to get their money back from these guys and throw baseballs at the criminals, and they did that. And luckily, everyone got a chance to have a great time playing real life Wii Sports Resort, and on top of that, everyone got their money back, and these criminals were tossed away into the garbage. Now watch this video if you want to see Spider-Man go mouth to mouth with another man. And yeah, thank you for watching.